Hey traders, what's up? Mike here. This is the watch list for Monday, May 15th. The SPY on Friday. Again, kind of just a sideways chop, narrow range day. There's the intraday. Well, okay, not sideways chop. It sold off most of the day and then bounced at the end. But as far as the last, going back to like here, April 12th. I mean, it's just been straight sideways. It's choppy, but it's about in the middle of its range from the past month or so. So we're doing what we always do, looking for individual plays to make some money on an intraday basis. I only have one highlight to talk about from Friday, and it's a low light. It was TCRX, and this stock. Let me pan out and show you before that disgusting rug pull. 5 minute candles here. So the other day it topped out over 6. Then the next day put in a high at 541. Then the next day put in a high at 523. We call these, look like almost stairs, right? We call these stacked catalysts. And then I think it was Matt maybe called this over 5. And I actually took that trade, made a little money, and it came back to my entry and I hit out. But then I noticed it topped at 520, and then Thursday's high was 523, so only 3 cents above. Then the next catalyst only 17 cents above that, and so on. And it's holding up really well, and it had really good news this day. So I liked it again over that 520 over this candle right here, and it went and hit 520. I thought it broke it. Yeah, it broke it right there. It broke it. Went to 525. And I think I got filled at 520 when the volume came in, and it literally, keep in mind, these are 5 minute candles, but let's go to 1 minute candles to show you if you weren't there. That all happened so in 1 minute, and it halted, right? That is one of the nastiest rug pulls I've been involved in. I was able to sell some at the market. I took whatever it was, 2 positions, right? So I had to click twice to get out. I was able to sell some at the market. I'm not sure where, maybe here. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a chance, see if it holds, 5. And then the next 30 seconds, it just kept dropping. So I just sold the rest at the market, only I didn't. It sold a little bit of it. And then I got stuck in the halt for a nice little chunk. And then it came out of the halt down here. I think I got filled at 430 something on the rest. But literally got my ass handed to me all in 1 minute. So I talk a lot about the wins and how fun trading is when everything works out. Well, every once in a while, you get stuck in a rug pull. And in hindsight, I should have realized, you had 3 topping tails in a row, so there was definitely some selling pressure up there. I don't know, I guess I should have realized and maybe taken that smaller or something. But got my ass handed to me. Any way you slice it. And then probably could have got my money back on the day had I hung out to the closing bell on GSIT. But all week long, I had been hearing that my granddaughter, who's 8, was super excited because we're supposed to spend the weekend together, right? And I kept hearing all week from her mom how excited she was, looking forward to Friday. So I took the ass handing and thought, hey, this is a sign. Let's just quit early and go get her, right? So that's what I did. I didn't want to stay and try to revenge trade. And, who knows? I've actually found myself Pokemon hunting this weekend. So who knew, right? But it's been a fun weekend anyway. Crappy trade on Friday. So anyway, what are we watching for Monday? SPRY. Big pop, had nice news, but closing at about in the middle of its range. But I'm going to put it on a chart. SURG. I don't know. It's kind of a sleeper pick. I mean, still didn't hit 1 million shares. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull that off the list. So SPRY, let's go straight to GSIT. And this is what I meant by I could have got my money back. This thing did this kind of in the middle of the session after being really strong, but didn't roll over, right? Held the 560. And then in the last 5 minutes did this. And I looked in after hours, it went up to, almost 8 because shorts were caught there. So anyway, it's stupid extended now, and who knows if it's going to be gapping on Monday morning. But I'm going to keep this on a chart for a week or so and see if I get an A+ setup. IPA had nice volume and a strong close. PayPal, PYPL, I'm going to put on bounce watch. They had earnings the other day, and it's just been decimated ever since. Hasn't broken a previous day's high since. But, maybe like a A flush of the whole number 60 might yield a decent intraday bounce. There's a few ideas I'm looking at, but we'll see if it gives a bounce setup. TRVN had a really nice pop back here, and now it's 4 days in a row down back into the buy zone, though, looking for a potential bounce on Monday. ABNB, which is Airbnb, also had earnings a few days ago, and then it's been pretty decimated. Maybe an early flush around 100 or something. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to watch that for a bounce or one of the A-plus bounce play setups we teach. UPST, I'm treating as a bounce play, had earnings, a nice gap up, and then you've had 3 solid red days since. And we haven't broken an early high on an intraday basis since the gap up, so I'm going to watch that one. Carvana, CVNA, had the gap up, sold off, but then showed some really nice strength. Now we got a couple days in a row down into the 8-day. That's got a good potential bounce setup. MVST had a nice pop 3 sessions ago, all the way up to here. Then you've got a couple red days on declining volume. I'm putting that on bounce watch. XMTR had a big rip, now a couple red days. Kind of a theme here, right? Looking for bounces after pullbacks on strong stocks. And then lastly, LMND, kind of the same thing. Had a really nice run. Now you got a few red days down on declining volume. So all of those most recent ones I just showed you, looking for a turn up on Monday. And I will only take them if I get an A+ intraday setup. I'm done babbling. I'll see everybody in the chat room on Monday.